In every era of human history, a select few have held power over the masses. Whether it was kings and queens, politicians, business tycoons, or media moguls, these individuals understood the intricate web of human psychology that allows one person, or a small group, to exert influence over millions. But how do they do it? What tactics do they use? And more importantly, how can you recognize and protect yourself from these psychological manipulations? In this deep dive, we will explore the dark psychology of power, unveiling the strategies that the elite use to control societies. By understanding these techniques, you will be better equipped to recognize them in your everyday life and resist their influence. The foundations of power. Power is not merely about wealth or status, it is about control. Those who hold power understand how to shape perceptions, create narratives, and guide behaviors. Here are the key foundations of power. Psychological manipulation. Understanding human emotions and cognitive biases is the first step to exerting control over others. Influence. Through fear. Fear is one of the most effective tools used by those in power to maintain control. The illusion of choice. Many believe they have freedom, but in reality their decisions are often guided by external forces, the psychological tactics of control. Let's break down the specific methods used by powerful individuals and institutions to manipulate the masses. Social conditioning. From an early age, people are taught what to believe, whom to trust, and how to behave. Schools, religious institutions, and media play key roles in shaping societal norms. Those in power design the education system to instill obedience rather than critical thinking. Propaganda and media. Influence. Mainstream media is controlled by a few corporations that decide what information reaches the public. Emotional triggers such as fear, outrage, and hope are used to manipulate public perception. Repetition of false narratives makes people believe in lies. Divide and conquer. Strategy. Keeping people divided prevents them from challenging authority. Political, racial, and ideological conflicts are often artificially created or exaggerated. The more divided a society, the easier it is to control. Fear as a tool of control. Fear is an incredibly powerful emotion that can override logic and reason. Those in power use it strategically. Fear of scarcity, economic crises, food shortages, and inflation keep people in survival mode, making them easier to manipulate. People are more likely to accept authoritarian measures when they feel insecure. Fear of the unknown. Governments and corporations manufacture crises to keep people in a constant state of anxiety. New threats, such as pandemics, terrorism, and wars, are often used to justify taking away freedoms. Fear of rejection. Social ostracization is one of the most powerful psychological tools of control. People conform to societal norms to avoid being labeled as outsiders or rebels. The role of technology in modern control. Technology has provided powerful tools for those in control to monitor and influence people more effectively than ever before. Mass surveillance. Governments and corporations collect vast amounts of data on individuals. Social media algorithms track behaviors and reinforce biases. The illusion of freedom online. While the internet appears to be a free space, major platforms censor and control the flow of information. People's online behaviors are monitored, analyzed, and sometimes manipulated through AI-driven algorithms. Psychological warfare through social media. The spread of misinformation and emotional manipulation is rampant. Viral trends and cancel culture create fear and conformity. Escaping the cycle of control, understanding. These tactics is the first step toward breaking free from manipulation. Here's how you can protect yourself. Critical thinking and skepticism. Question everything, especially mainstream narratives. Research different perspectives before forming an opinion. Emotional awareness. Recognize when fear is being used to manipulate your decisions. Train yourself to respond with logic rather than emotion. Building true independence. Become self-reliant in terms of knowledge, skills, and financial stability. Disconnect from toxic media and cultivate a balanced, informed mindset. Community and collective awareness. Find like-minded individuals who seek the truth. Educate others about the psychological tactics of control. Power and influence have always been part of human civilization. But in today's world, psychological tactics are more sophisticated than ever. The elite understand how to use fear, technology, and division to maintain control. However, knowledge is the key to breaking free. By becoming aware of these strategies and developing critical thinking skills, you can reclaim your autonomy and resist the forces that seek to manipulate you.